The coal mining industry has been around in the Appalachian region for hundreds of years and is a very popular source for generating electricity all throughout the country. Missouri, Wyoming, and West Virginia are among the top 3 states that use coal as the top source of energy, with West Virginia having the highest usage rate at 81 to 90%. Despite coal's large amount of usage for energy throughout the country, there is one major problem that reoccurs within the coal industry: pollution. This is especially prevalent in the Appalachian region, where a large majority of mining takes place. The pollution from the coal industry affects both the air and the water systems throughout the region, especially in West Virginia. Towns near mining sites, like the one shown in the 2014 documentary by Marcy Lynn C. Evans, Blood on the Mountain, are struggling with the horrible air quality. Citizens can feel the dirty air, see the filth gathering on their houses, and have to change their home filters way too often. In addition to the dirt and dust buildup, gases like methane, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and others are produced and can remain in the atmosphere for years. Others across the region are seeing the implications of water pollution firsthand. Coal waste has been dumped in the rivers in the past, and chemicals often seep into the soil and waterways. As a result, water in the area from the rivers is becoming less usable for things like drinking. To move away from the very evident cons of coal mining industry, we must start looking at wind and solar energy. Wind energy is slowly becoming more popular in the Appalachian region, with wind farms popping up on the many hilltops. In the beginning of 2020, West Virginia alone was home to 376 wind turbines. In terms of the amount of space they take up, each turbine takes up 3/4 of an acre per megawatt. For example, a wind turbine that is 3 megawatts would require 2.25 acres of land. On average, landowners can be offered anywhere from $4,000 to $8,000 per turbine, $3,000 to $4,000 per megawatt, or 2 to 4% of gross revenue. To completely replace the coal industry, you would need hundreds more wind turbines, but I think this is doable. Landowners are potentially going to be in favor of this, as they would be making a profit from leasing their property. Individuals living near the coal mines are also likely to be in favor of moving to wind energy, as this would mean cleaner air, water, and they are much more appealing to the eye than a dirty coal mine. Solar energy is also a contender for being a type of energy that moves away from the coal industry. It is unlikely that solar energy will be the sole source of energy, as West Virginia is set to be the last state where solar panels will be cheaper than grid electricity. However, solar energy mixed with wind energy may be a way more likely and achievable goal. The coal mining industry has a very negative impact environmentally. It causes heavy pollution both in the air and the water that people in the region depend on. The factories and mining activities create a very high dust and dirt buildup in the air. Gases are also produced and released into the atmosphere for years. Coal companies often dump their mining waste into the river. Additionally, coal, dirt, and other chemicals can seep into the soil and water systems, causing the commonly used water to be unusable. Socially, the wind and solar energy industry will provide people with an opportunity to continue to innovate and create even better, more sustainable ways to create energy. In terms of economically and socially, the wind and solar energy industry would bring a lot of new jobs to the area. To the citizens of the Appalachian region, jobs are extremely important and often the backbone of local political campaigns. While a lot of people working at the coal mines would lose their jobs, they would have the opportunity to work for these industries that support a more sustainable source for energy. Another economical benefit would be that the public would generally be saving a lot of money on their electricity each year. Overall, the coal mining industry has an extremely negative impact on the environment and for the individuals living in the nearby regions, and that's why looking towards wind and solar energy is vital.